Welcome to the ultimate backstage pass, the pulsating heart of the high school sports universe. Get ready to rock with the gang from the Corner to Corner podcast as they take their sports obsessions to new heights. Meet the dream team, Sean Kiper, Adam Muncy, Wes Crouch, and Daron Stevens, as they unpack the secrets, emotions, and triumphs that light up our local sports heroes. Whether you're gearing up for a game or unleashing cheers from the stands, get ready for an exclusive scoop that'll knock your socks off. It's showtime.
From the corner to the corner, we bring the heat. High school pride, we're repping every street. Sean, Wes, Adam, Daron on the beat. Downtown Mount Sterling, where the fans all meet. From the corner to the corner, we bring the heat.
First episode into the new year.
That's right.
So we enjoyed our little Christmas vacation. Hope you enjoyed our Dear Santa and our New Year's spectacular.
I'm glad you remembered that because I was going to like resolution. Well, that's not right.
No, it was
spectacular.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was.
Both of that was good. We enjoyed the time off. We called a few basketball games during Christmas break. So there was all kinds of basketball games that took place during Christmas break. But now we're back live in action, and it is a jam-packed week.
Yeah, get ready.
Yeah, so it is. It's going to be a crazy January.
Right.
So 4 weeks of basketball are in the books, and let's take a look at how this last week happened. Basketball week 4. This is January 28th through January 3rd. Rumpke week that was. Bath boys had a rough week. They were 0-4 on the week. But they are 4-8 on the season. Still a young team, and Jared getting things going his way.
Sure.
Bath County girls were 1-0 on the week. They're now 4-7 on the week, but that was a big win.
Yep.
It was opening round of the 2A tournament that they won that.
They're
then
actually playing tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
they are. Yeah.
Versus Estill
Way
County.
to take away the end of the show, Adam. Wes. Jeez.
Well, I mean, they're playing right now.
They are.
Adam. Adam.
Totally just.
He's probably at the
bus.
game.
Yeah. So GRC boys 3-1 last week. Now they're now 8-3 on the season. GRC girls was 2-1 last week. They're 7-1 on the season. That one loss was in the Florida trip
Down in Miami,
out of state team.
Yeah.
So they're still undefeated inside the walls of Kentucky. Menifee boys 1-3 last week, getting their first win on the season. Menifee girls 4-0 last week, 7-3 on the season, and that includes a win in the first round of the All-A last week.
That's right.
They play round 2 tomorrow night.
That's right.
So, but they did really well in that classic tournament they went to, and so they're playing some really good ball right now. J.C. Jevedin and Peyton are killing it. So good job on both those girls there for sure. Moco boys 2-1 last week. They're now 7-4 on the season. They was at the Arby's Classic, so they went. There was a game that
They weren't allowed to play the game versus Wesley.
Christian.
My Christian school.
Yeah.
Wesley Christian.
Yeah. Something about it non-sanctioned in the KS.
They're not sanctioned as the KSSAA, and they're not allowed to play.
Yeah. So they got bumped into like a different game, and I think that wound up being the Virginia High School team.
They played Virginia.
Yeah.
They played Hampton, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then they played Virginia High School.
Won both those games.
Host team. Yeah.
Yeah. What I mean, for such a big tournament, there was nobody there. Did you notice that?
I noticed
like that arena was empty.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's.
You know why?
There was some.
We weren't there to call it.
Oh, because we would have brought
We bring the crowd, man. I tell you.
I think it was one of those things where the crowd was behind the camera.
It may have been. AEW must have been.
I was just going to say they were there. They had the crowd on the wrong side of the camera. Right. You don't want to sit back here. Right. These are the seats they give away for the WWE event.
Right. Yeah, that's what it was. So, all right, and then Moco girls 2-1 last week. They're 7-3 on the season. So Coach Perry doing a great job there in his second season. And then bowling. We can't forget about our bowling team. We had them on right before the Christmas break. Breaking through, the boys won the Golden Eagle Mountain Classic over Johnson Central, which is one of those teams that they've kind of went back and forth with all year long. And so they got the better hand on it this time. The girls finished second to Madison Central, who's always a tough out, by only 6 pins. So close to a victory there.
Now, here's what I want to know. Golden Eagle Mountain Classic. Was the trophy a great big golden eagle?
Right?
Please?
Or
was it just a plaque?
I feel like they just probably plaque these things out, But that would be cool, like a perpetual golden eagle that passes from school to school.
You gotta change the
you have
name.
to come back next year and bring the trophy, please.
If you ain't giving out a golden eagle, you got to change the name.
Right? Yeah. It was probably about this big.
You got to be the mahogany plaque.
Right. With a big golden eagle coming out of the plaque, maybe. Oh, shoot. All right. So Thursday night, don't forget, senior night. It'll be the last mini tournament here for the bowling team. So go out there Thursday night, January 8th, and support them for that.
Let's not forget about the swim and dive team. Their senior night is at College Park in Winchester Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. It's either 6 or 6:30. I'm not sure how they've done so far, but I know that their senior night was.
If you get there by 6 o'clock, you definitely will make
bingo
the first race.
6 o'clock.
Right. Yeah. So it's so weird to say that our senior night is in Winchester, but we don't have a dime.
We don't have a pool.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a pool.
We've got a pool. You just don't want to swim in it in January.
Bubble over top of it to where they can keep it warm.
And I doubt it's deep enough for them to dive from. So
the dive would be impossible.
Yeah.
And in fact, the dive, they don't do the dive in Winchester. I think they do the dive at Transy.
Let's just travel all over the place for that.
Might as well.
Yeah, because College Park gym pool, it's only 6 or 7 feet deep. It's not.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well.
Oh, wait a minute. What is today? The 5th. Friday and Saturday is going to be the cheer state.
Oh.
Because it got moved because of snow. So this weekend will be the cheer state. So good luck to, let's see, GRC is in it and Montgomery County is in it.
Yeah.
So,
hang on just 1 second.
are we going off script? We're going off script. That's not yours.
That's not high school.
I've just got to say, it's been fun being the fantasy champion this past year.
Wow.
Unfortunately, my team didn't come up in the finals this year.
You got Bijan'd.
And I did. I got Bijan'd. Jesse thought he got Derrick Henry'd, and then I got Bijan. So
Your
Jesse
team
has
did
beat me.
come up
The
in
better,
the finals.
The better team won, and I will reluctantly hand this over and let him deliver it to Jesse. So Jesse, if you don't get it, it's out of my hands now. So that's all I can say.
You don't smell it? You don't touch it?
No, I've already done.
I wasn't gonna let you do it.
I've already done enough with that for today. So, anyways, we're going to take a commercial, and then we're going to come back and we're going to introduce our surprise that we have for you guys. So we'll be right back.
His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due yesterday. That means Anthony made it on time to watch the big game and see the home team score the winning shot. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
At Rumpke Waste and Recycling, family is at the heart of all we do. Our name is on every truck, every container, every facility. And we take pride in what our family name represents. Friendly, reliable service. Families trust us. Businesses trust us. Communities trust us. And you can too. Learn more about our family business and the important work we do at rumpke.com. Rumpke, waste and recycling done right.
Hands representing hometowns all the way through. 4 counties, 1 voice, 1 goal, to lift the kids up and let the stories be told. From the bleachers to the field, it's all heart. We're more than a podcast, we're a community part. From the corner to the corner, we bring the heat. High school pride, we're repping every street. Sean West, Adam, Daron on the beat. Mount Sterling, Maine, where the love runs deep.
Who's those guys? What was going on there for a second?
Did we ruin the surprise already?
Thanks, Daron.
I did it.
Golly,
Darren
I
raised his
swear.
hand. He's not even on camera. He makes sure he's not on camera because he's like, I did it. Can't see me.
I don't know if anybody knew who those 3 guys are, but I'll introduce them to you. They are the 3 newest members of the From Corner to Corner podcast. And we'll start here beside me. We've got Matthew Coyle, and then we've got Andrew Coyle, and down on the end, Bobby B.A. Baracus Allen. Sorry, that hit me in the middle of the night the other night when I heard B.A., and I was like, B.A. Baracus. I was like, oh my gosh.
Now he just
B.A.
needs a
Baracus.
mohawk.
Baracus? From the 18?
18, baby.
Come on, you're old. You're old like the rest of us.
Listen, you started out as a wrestling podcast, and so I was racking my brain. Where did that one come from?
It hit me at like 2 o'clock in the morning the other night. I was like, I wonder if that's where he got it, come up with B. And then I was like, oh, Bobby Allen. Anyways, so we reached out a few weeks ago and was asking for some help as a podcast. And all 3 of these guys reached out and wanted to come to the table and help. Also, I want to make sure that we do a shout out now so I don't forget her. Carolyn Cooper has been running camera for us here at the MoCo games for the last few weeks. She's done a phenomenal job, and thank you so much, Carolyn, for stepping up and doing what you've been doing for us here to make the video packages better here at the Montgomery County game. So, and we've got a few others that's reached out. We haven't been able to work them in yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
Sean, we also need to give a shout out to Caroline Cooper.
That's what I said.
Who runs the camera for us. I don't know Carolyn, but Caroline does run the camera for us.
Caroline. It's English. That's all it is. It's English.
English.
It's all about
Caroline with an I.
Yeah. Anywho, so guys. First of all, I mean, the funny thing about this is that all 3 of you are from Bath County. So what's that going to mean for us? What does that mean for our listeners? Well, it's going to give us the ability to do what we do for Montgomery County on a Bath County side, right? So if you're a Bath County fan of all the sports, you got to be kind of excited about this because these guys are familiar with all the sports. And they're excited about this opportunity. So, Matthew is going to. No, wait, you're Andrew.
I'm Matthew.
That's right. I had that right. I had that right.
You're doing
good.
You're doing good.
Matthew is.
Are we gonna have to get T-shirts already?
I knew I had it right.
Gosh, Sean.
Yeah.
You're gonna need name tags.
I second guessed myself there. I was all in, and then I second guessed myself. But Matthew, you're going to Marshall.
Yes.
To be in this field, right?
Yes.
So you saw it as an opportunity to.
Yeah, you can't beat the hands-on experience. There's no replacement for the hands-on experience. And I'm going to major in sports journalism and keep advancing both from a public speaking point of view and from a sports commentary point of view and just, see where that takes me in life and hopefully make a little money doing it.
And he's got the voice for it already.
I was going to say,
it's the most pure voice.
Well, step 1 is pull that mic into you a little bit.
Is that better?
That is perfect.
All right, we're good then.
You actually have to talk in that.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, listen, you've got a good enough voice. It reverberates into that microphone from there. But normally we have to have them right up here, and we have to have our
students that we have on here
Yeah.
really close onto it, because otherwise
microphones.
sitting up here talking about, I made an assist the other day, and so
So a lot of people may recognize him from the fact that he does the PA announcing at Bath County now currently. So, so whoever does that other than him, I'm sorry, but you're gonna.
So
your
you're a
workload's
senior at
gonna
Bath
get
County.
loaded.
Yes.
What made you get into? What made you realize, hey, this is something I think I want to get into?
I'm really glad you asked that question, because it comes down to two people who have been two of the biggest supporters in my life, other than my mom and dad and my brother. It's my Nana and Pap. In the past year and a half, both of them have had massive strokes. Nana unfortunately passed away, and Pap lost his ability to speak. And now Pap, I blame Pap for the reason that I talk the way I do. I talk to as many people as I do, because that man is the greatest storyteller in Bath County history. And now, unfortunately, he is unable to tell his story. And that motivates me to use my voice and tell my story, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, sure, absolutely,
100%.
absolutely.
That's awesome.
Were you just asked to start doing the PA stuff for the basketball team? I mean, is it just something that they said, hey, we think you have good enough voice, let's just let you do it? Or, I mean...
So, this is a good story. Powder Puff football.
Yes.
We hosted our Powder Puff on the night of our homecoming parade, so it was not during the school day. And I walk in there. I have to go to the Powder Puff event because I'm on student government. And I walk in. Melanie Rogers, the women's basketball head coach at Bath County, is doing the PA. And I'm listening to her, and I'm like, man, I could do that. So I go up to the press box, and I'm like, can I have the microphone? Can I do this? And she's like, yep. And it just went from there. Now I've done PA for basketball, done PA for volleyball, soccer. I've hosted pageants.
So this has just happened in the last just little bit.
Oh,
really.
yes.
Gotcha.
And it's been a dream come true, because, I feel most alive whenever I'm speaking in front of a large group of people.
Okay.
I love it. Absolutely love the chance.
And that's a rare thing for people to be able to do. I mean, when you see a large group, a lot of people go and just freeze. So,
Time out for a second, guys. Sean, you forgot a very important shout out.
Oh, yeah. I was getting
I just got to the comments. Who ran the camera for volleyball?
We did volleyball. Of course, there's got to be somebody that.
You shouted out everybody.
Miss Jessica, who ran the camera for volleyball. Thank you.
Now you may continue.
I'm still focused on the fact that they do PA for their volleyball. We don't get PA for our volleyball.
Well, it was a one-time thing. It was just on the girls' senior night.
Okay.
But
okay.
it just happened. It just happened, and then it kept happening, and now it's like, whoa, I can make a career out of this.
Yeah,
I love doing this.
Yeah.
And I mean, just putting myself in weird situations, which is like, how did he do that, is kind of what I do. This past weekend, we were in Nashville, and we're in a bar called The Scoreboard, and there's a guy singing up on stage that we've saw sing many times. And I go up there, I put a few dollars in his cup, and I'm like, when are you going to let me up there to sing some Johnny Cash with you? Got up on stage and sang one piece at a time. And then, when I'm walking up on stage, I remember the fact that I don't know how to sing. So this may not go so well. But, yeah, I think it went all right.
Killed it. He killed
There were still a few people left in the bar after I was done.
I was actually going to ask, because having the voice that you did, was it something that developed through choir or something like that? There's a lot of people that, kind of do that thing. And you just said, I don't sing. Okay, well.
Not necessarily. So the weird thing is that I had the highest pitched, most annoying voice ever until I had a throat surgery in late 2022. And then after that, my voice just fluctuated lower and lower and lower. And now it sits where it does now.
Okay.
That's wild.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is wild. So,
Gotcha.
So when we put this out, you were chatting with him on Facebook Messenger.
A little bit.
And I was chatting with him.
Yep.
And we thought like I thought we were chatting with the same person.
Are you talking to him? What are you? Who? Wait a minute. Like,
and then turned out they were both, they were brothers. And he's like, "Oh man, this would be great." And then he goes, "Well, I'm really kind of reaching out for my brother because this." And I'm like, "What are we doing here?" And then we come to find out it was two completely different conversations that we were having, but it was about the same thing.
So Andrew, you've already graduated from Bath County?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you just saw our stuff go out, and you were like, you know what? I know someone that's going to be really perfect for this, and I kind of want to get into it. Is that kind of what kind of spurred you on to answer?
Well, yeah, and even like looking at some of the stuff since I've been here before and looked at all the equipment and everything. We did a broadcast whenever I was in school. I really enjoyed it. We did the morning news, and then we did some sports broadcasts, which kind of got shut down due to funding and other things.
Gotcha.
But we had the opportunity, and it was really neat. And that was something I always wanted to do. I wanted to do something in sports broadcasting. You think of any sports moment in your entire life, and it's a call. You know the call.
Yeah.
Miracle on Ice, Stephon Diggs in the wild card. I could go on and on. Jordan's Game 6 winner. There's 1,000 things I could talk about. But whenever I saw the post, I knew that this would be a good experience for Matthew. Mm-hmm. And I could kind of get on and help with whatever I need to do, whether that's play-by-play, color commentation, whatever I need to do, I'll do it so he can get the experience that he needs before he goes to college.
Gotcha.
And so then he figured that he would sign me up without asking, when I was asking at the exact same time.
I will say, Matthew, I'm the sports nerd. Anything I could tell you, water polo. I could probably give you a gem on that. But, me and Matthew have sat down and just put on a random college basketball game, muted it, and commentated all the way through the first half.
Gotcha.
Just for him to learn, like, hey, this is what, here and here you need to say, maybe a little, a tidbit about this or that, and just kind of verbiage, learning the sport.
Yeah.
Whether it's football, basketball, soccer, volleyball, whatever, it's just something that he needs to learn. And this is a perfect opportunity, especially where Bath County hasn't really had a lot of opportunity for broadcasting at this moment.
Absolutely.
This is perfect for him to get set up and get some games under his belt, and then he can go to Marshall and be like, okay, I've already done a lot of this.
Yeah.
I can go in and be like, hey, whatever, put me in basketball, put me in football, put me in soccer. There's a world of opportunity. But that's why I reached out. I was like, this is a perfect thing, and I knew whenever Sean texted me back and was like, would you be interested in helping? I was like, whatever I need to do, I will do to help him.
So Bath County do they still do the little morning show and stuff like that? Okay, they don't.
So they do like a school news occasionally. I think they do it most every day now, but I don't know. I remember that last year it wasn't so common, but that's from our IT department. They talk a little bit about sports and stuff like that, and the weather, joke of the day.
But it's on TV to where everybody watches it in Bath County?
No, not necessarily. It's sent out through email to all the teachers, and some of them put it on, some of them don't.
See, I was wondering if they still did that.
Schools out there, especially the ones that we cover, I promise you, this is something that people want to get into. And our middle school has a good, they have a class, and they have a good, group, a good couple of good teachers that do stuff like that. But it doesn't follow into the high school. Yes. And then there's options for people to go into media production. I'm just going to say media production, whether it's broadcasting, whether it's behind the camera. There's a lot of people.
Even social media stuff.
Social media stuff. I know that for a fact. My son is doing it. So it's very important that you carry that over into your high school and have that small bit of a program that can carry over into.
See, Matthew is
somewhere local. Marshall's not that far from.
He's going to create a legacy at Marshall. And Marshall is going to use the From Corner to Chrome podcast, and we're just going to keep feeding them talent.
Here's hoping. Here's hoping.
Pipeline from corner to corner to Marshall University.
Yeah.
So I have a
I can
question.
see it. We'll all be sitting here wearing Marshall green.
It kind of puzzled me. You said they asked you to sing Johnny Cash, right?
Well, they didn't ask me. I asked them.
So why would they not ask you to sing Ronnie Dunn?
Okay, so about the hair, about my hair. I hate how short it is right now. My hair has not been this short in years. And, you know, I just decided that we were going to change it up. I went up here. I was being called Fabio, and now, you know, I'm being called, what's his name from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley. Hate it.
Okay.
Got to get the hair back
So
like that.
maybe grow out a goatee there, and they'll just call you Ronnie Dunn. So
He's done it for a long time.
That's
Ronnie
funny.
Dunn has.
that's funny. He said when you all left here last week, him and his wife both like, he looks just like Ronnie Dunn.
I couldn't help
that's
it.
What he does, like that's his thing. He finds what other people look like.
That's
Gambrel, Jared
Yeah,
Gambrel
yeah.
looks just like Mitch Barnhart.
Yes.
they agree.
That's his long lost brother is Mitch Barnhart.
All right. So do we want to take our commercial before we dive in with BA?
Let's do that.
All right. So we're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be back with BA.
I still can't believe she's gone. I don't know how we're going to plan all of this.
I know. I felt the same way when your granddad passed. The Kaufman Funeral Home really helped us get through it.
Were they compassionate?
More than that, they took care of us. They made us feel like family. They handled the entire situation from beginning to end.
At Kaufman Funeral Home and Crematorium in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, we're honored to walk beside your family with dignity and compassion every step of the way.
That's exactly what we need right now.
Kaufman Funeral Home, where we believe every life is a beautiful story that deserves to be honored with love, dignity, and heartfelt celebration.
Helping folks see clear behind the wheel. In our hometown, heroes take the field and shine. They're out there cheering every single time. Proud sponsor, heart and soul combined. Montgomery County's got vision on the rise.
All right. And now we are back. And so our third guy down there reached out to us. And he come like fully loaded. Starts sending us videos, all of this stuff. Turns out BA's been doing this professionally for 22 years. Just moved back from Florida. Son plays football and basketball for Bath County.
He does.
And
I'm waiting for the comment on there to go, you came back from Florida. What are you doing?
Well, my lovely wife got a really good job opportunity in Winchester, so
Gotcha.
It was a good opportunity, and with her lineage in Bath County, it made sense, and it was a good opportunity for Zane.
Yeah.
With where he's at in school, being a freshman to jump into varsity action of any kind at that age, I thought was very good.
Right, because we were talking before the show, and he's like, in Florida, there's so many kids in the school, like he's going to be freshman as a freshman. Yeah. No chance of any varsity minutes. And I was looking last night, he's played 6 or 7 varsity games so far, it looks like.
Yeah.
So
it was going to be very different. And transfer regulations down there are a free-for-all. As long as you have transportation to a school, you can go there.
Yeah.
There are no lines. Yeah. So every school recruits. So it's just a totally different situation.
I'll keep my comment quiet.
Yeah. Nobody recruits in Kentucky.
I understand.
We don't recruit. No, they just transfer.
Yeah, it's just opportunities. All right?
Yeah.
That's all it is. But so I mean you reached out with with something different, right?
Sure.
These guys are learning and want to do it. You have the knowledge, and so it'll be great for Matthew because
absolutely
you guys can tag team together on that. You can teach him, he can learn, and we can too, right? Like we were texting and stuff last night, and we're just a bunch of goofs at times, but we enjoy high school sports. We love celebrating the kids. This gives us an opportunity to expose Bath County to anything that we want to do, right? And we don't have a partnership with Bath County like we do with Montgomery County to where we have to call all the games. But I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you're going to be there because Zane's doing it, right?
Well, and that was that. I felt like it made sense, and like I told you, when we moved, I kind of felt like I could step aside and really focus on Zane, and when I saw your all's post and I thought about it, and I said, well, if Bath County's willing to let you all come in and broadcast, I've always said that I think every student athlete deserves to be showcased, if at all possible.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the opportunity I saw, and I thought this could be great. And like you said, with Matthew, I've already heard him on PAs, exceptional, and it's my turn to give back, and I'm okay with that.
So 22 years so how did you get started in doing games?
I was a salesman for a radio station, and I had no intentions of getting into broadcasting at all. I was handed a bag of equipment and said, be at the gym Tuesday night at 7:30. And I was. I didn't even get my equipment plugged up till halftime of the first game I did. Didn't get on air till halftime. Didn't have any idea what I was doing. That was traditional radio. And it just, they didn't fire me, thank goodness, after that first night. And I was fortunate enough to have a pretty good time doing it. I enjoyed it. People enjoyed listening. And it went from local radio to iHeartMedia to contracting with everybody from Game Changer to Baller TV, Flow Sports down in Florida. It just opened up a lot of very cool doors. So it's an awesome opportunity. What you all do is amazing, and I've told everybody that isn't from this area how lucky we are to have guys like you all that cover local sports, because it just doesn't happen in other places, and it's an awesome thing.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about this is most people know our story. We were just four goofballs sitting in a room in a church talking about professional wrestling when we first started doing this.
On that microphone.
It's set in the middle of all four of us. That was it. And Adam had the idea of, putting a corner-to-corner athlete of the week out there. It was a Facebook post. Mm-hmm. It literally was. We went to the paper, tried to get the paper on board with it. They didn't want to do it, and so we just did it on social media, and then that kind of evolved into just it just was. I mean, it was just a post on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Then Coach Mays got hired, and then
we got him first,
and we got him on the show, and it to this day is the most downloaded episode that we've ever had. And I never will forget that morning that show dropped on the podcast form. We wasn't video then; it was just podcast. And I text the guys, and I'm like, guys? I was stunned. And by the end of that day, we had formulated the thought process of doing a weekly coaches show. And we had two sponsors, Community Trust Bank being that first one. The bank president at that time had a daughter in sports who we covered, so she saw the vision that we did. Maybe probably had more of a vision for it than we did. But we didn't know what we were doing. Sure. And it really just become at that point, let's just start trying to get coaches. And that's what we did. And then we did a few games that fall, maybe a football game or two. I think we went to, Bath County and we did a couple of things at Menifee County. And then going into last year was when Coach Mays approached us about doing the MoCo, all the MoCo basketball games. That gave us the opportunity to sell at a larger scale for our sponsorships. And then, the first time we go viral was when Powell County walked off the floor against us, and Wes goes viral, and for his extremely unsportsmanlike comment that Barstool's made fun of him.
I did.
But he got to talk to the guys on KSR after that, and so it kind of started creeping up, and then Caden Reed gets cleared to play, and he just goes out and starts hitting game winners and stuff like that. Wins the regional tournament. We're so happy. We're live on the call when he hits that shot at the regional tournament, and we go viral again. We called Reagan Oney's record-breaking home run ball. That was Daron and I were on the call. That we drove up there to Scott High, and we called that in the regional tournament as Montgomery County Lady Indians won the regional tournament for the first time in a while, went to state tournament. So we've had the opportunity to call some rarefied air type of stuff in just the short time that we've been doing that.
That's amazing.
And so just like Andrew said, we're glad that you three have said, hey, we think we're interested in this. We really want to get going. So you all can have the possibility of catching those type of things at Bath County.
Yeah. I mean, we were there to witness Ashton Barrett breaking the scoring record. Yeah. It was a district game, so we couldn't call that game, but we were there and we witnessed that, so that was pretty cool.
Well, and of course you got to think that in communities like, Mount Sterling, Owingsville, Frenchburg, we're not Lexington. Right. So we all join together for our high school sports. So, and a lot of places don't have coverage like this. And I agree with what you said. I think that every child deserves to hear their name called. Every child deserves to know that what they're doing is important and that people are there for them. People are rooting for them.
Yeah. Not to take away anything from Lexington, but Friday Night Lights in communities like Mount Sterling and Owensville and I guess Frenchburg would be Friday Night Lights soccer. Yeah. But it means something different.
Yes, 100%.
And to be able to show that on a social media platform that everyone has at their disposal anymore. So if they can't make it to the game, we can provide for them, it's on Facebook. I could just turn it on Facebook. Or if they can stream it from there to their TV, they can, sit in the comfort. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't want you going to the game. I promise you, if we have 10 people watching because there's 400 people at the basketball, football, whatever game, that's much better. Don't get us wrong, correct?
Right.
But if you can't make it to the game, we're given an opportunity. So, we wanted to have you all on to kind of give everybody the face to the name once we get everything put together and rolled out. And, hopefully you all are excited to do it also.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very excited.
So what that means for the Bath County community coming is an opportunity to open up to an ability for us to get some new sponsorships in Bath County and the surrounding areas and stuff like that. Because in order for this to work, that's what it's going to take. We've got to be able to. We got some equipment that's going to have to be bought to be able to do that. So we're going to be reaching out to some folks in the Bath County area and trying to unlock some partnerships there as well.
We need a roadshow sponsor, and they can have an emblem just like the Community Trust, the brand new emblem of the Community Trust Coaches Corner. I just looked up and noticed our new emblem for that.
Yeah.
And so when they whomever can build them when they go on, that can go down in the corner of the stream, and you'll be able to see it and ask about. Maybe I do need to go to wherever. And I was trying to think of a farm supply place in Owensville. The first one that came to my head was Peck's Farm Supply. Well, that's in Sharpsburg, so that's in Bath County. Yeah. So Peck's Farm Supply.
Isn't that the one that you mentioned the other day?
No, I mentioned Rips.
Oh, Rips.
That's
whatever.
in Hillsboro.
Yeah.
So there is opportunities.
Yeah, all kinds of them. So, so we're going to be reaching out and doing stuff like that to try to expand.
Or you reach out to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
By all means, we've got Facebook. Message us, call us, text us, whatever.
My phone number's on the Facebook
if you know
page.
any of the three here, by all means, talk to them, and they'll get with us, and we'll see what we can get worked out.
Our goal is to, hopefully have this up and going within the next couple of weeks, because we want to be able to get the tail end of the basketball season, and then roll into softball and baseball and try to get some of that done.
Start March 1st.
Maybe
It's coming up quick.
Might be a little chilly.
Yeah.
For the first few softball games. I'm sure you've seen a couple of chilly softball games.
Yes, several. And I got really used to doing the games down there in March where it's 80. So it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment.
That's true.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
Well, maybe we can get you a sweatshirt or something.
I know Kenny and them, Coach Kenny and them would probably be like, "Oh, you're doing the games? Hold on."
Yeah.
We know a guy.
Yeah, we know a t-shirt.
This is
guy.
true too.
Yeah, that's for sure. So,
but I can tell you this: the few people that I talk to that I've mentioned this to are beyond excited.
Yeah.
And I was really quick to come to the determination that this is going to be successful.
Yeah.
I have no
well,
doubt.
and as I told you, I mean, we get great support from Bath County every time that we're there. And I mean, we get support everywhere. I'm not bashing nobody or anything I'm just saying, like, Bath County they just fell in love with us. And the crazy part about it is, if it wasn't for Ashton Barrett's tweet where she was getting ready to break the record, I mean, that was the first time that we got Bath County on. We had her and Coach Collier on. And, we have her jersey in our window that's autographed, right? That's her senior jersey hanging in our window that's autographed, So it's like I told all you guys, we do all this for the kids. I mean, Lord knows, why would you do this for free and that we do at the level that we do, But everything we do we just give back, and we do scholarships and all kinds of different things like that. So that was one of the biggest things that we wanted to do is to give back scholarships. So we do scholarships in Montgomery County. We do them in Menifee County. We're trying to get a sponsor in Bath County to give away some scholarships there too. So if you're interested in that, that's we just flip that money right around and we give scholarships. Mm-hmm. So it's all for the kids. And I'm super super duper excited for you three guys. And Wes and Daron will both tell you, I'm the most skeptical person in the world when it comes to this stuff, because, this is, like I said, this is kind of my baby. I mean, I've nurtured this thing from birth, and, Wes and Adam and Daron have all been able to help take it to
diaper changers or something.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's what I heard.
They've helped get this thing to the next level, and even though Adam's not here, we owe a lot to Adam, because Adam freaking knows everybody over here in Montgomery County. And
he knows everybody in all the surrounding counties.
Right, he does. And so he's done a great job with helping us build that and the relationships and all this other stuff. So,
which is odd, because he's the only one that was born out of state.
Right. But he just, like, everybody just falls in love with him. So, I'm uber excited, and hopefully we can get this going in the right direction, and start calling some Bath County games here pretty soon, and maybe even do some road Bath games too as well. So, and if we get this going good enough, we might be able to branch off and be at 3 different places at one time, you know? So,
and listen, that doesn't mean we're stopping where we're at now.
Right.
You know, we were lucky enough to get these 3 interested, and lucky enough that they all were in Bath County, and they want to spotlight Bath County. But that doesn't mean that we're like, okay, we got 3, we're good. No, I mean,
100%.
listen, that post, that offer, it's still out there.
Yeah.
You have to have the vision we have, because, you know, this comes from love. It don't come for financial help in our pockets. We just want to be there so we can show, you know, what these kids on the football field, on the soccer field, on the diamond, on the basketball court can do. So Menifee County, if you've got some people that is interested in doing something like this, by all means, let us know. We'll get in touch with you. Clark County, if you've got some people that is interested in doing something like this, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. And we may even tinker around with some county expansion this year.
We'll see.
So we're going to have Rowan County on in a few weeks. They reached out. They're wanting some love.
They have a new athletic director.
Yeah, who just so happens to be from Bath County.
Right. Right. Yeah.
But he sees what we're doing.
Right.
And he's like, well, how can we get some corner to corner love at Rowan County? So we're going to have him on. We're going to talk to him in a couple of weeks. And, you know, excited about that part as well. You know, you never know. That, you know, Bath County and Rowan County are rivals and are, you know, in the same district.
Well, I mean, you all know, and even with you just coming back, but you know, and I've said this every time we've had Bath County, Menifee County on, there's something special about their regional tournament, especially in basketball.
Yes.
Because it's always at Moorhead. It's a different atmosphere than just being at one of these gyms. I mean, I know the 10th region, you know, you have it at Montgomery County, you have it at Clark County, you have it at Mason County, then you have it at Mason County, then you have it at Mason County. And all those gyms are nice, and they fit a lot of people. There's a different aspect when you go to the 16th region. You're playing in a college stadium, a college and arena, there's just a different feel to it. And so...
it's a cool experience, because Daron and I went up there last year and watched Menifee County play, and it was a cool experience to watch up there.
Well, I mean, I remember, what was it, 21-22, that the Bath County boys team was so good. I mean, everybody from Bath County was there. They near packed the stadium themselves, and that's a college stadium.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that comes back to what I said about, you know, these small communities love their high school sports.
100%.
Yeah.
Bath County loves their Wildcats. It doesn't matter if we don't win a game. It doesn't matter if we win every game. It's all about supporting those kids, and we love our Wildcats.
I will say, as a former player, I never played in the region tournament. But my 8th grade year, we had a tournament there on the off season, and it was I think Sean Woods was still a coach at Moorhead State.
Yeah.
They hosted the tournament and everything. It's just a different feeling in that
is.
arena, and they packed the arena still, because there was, I think, 16 teams in it. I can't give or take. It was amazing. It's just an experience.
Yeah.
And so it's just like you all said, playing in a college arena like that is just something that you strive for.
And the 16th region teams know that. So there's a lot of, I mean, there's always going to be rivals within each district, but it's different in the 16th region. They know we've got to play as hard as we can go in these district tournaments so we can get there.
Yeah.
And to a lot of players, that is the state tournament to them. That,
right.
You know, that is.
Yeah.
You know, it's not RUP, but you know, that's a big deal.
That's a pinnacle.
Yeah.
And you know, Bath County's young on the boys and girls side both.
Very.
I mean, it's very possible that in a couple of years, you guys might be calling some district games that are on the line of getting, you know, because we can call district games.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We can't call it. I can't imagine that we could get in the door with my town up there, you know, calling the region games, but we could call the district games for sure. And I think that would be nothing more satisfying than being able to call a district championship game and you guys on the call with the ability for Bath County, if they win, to go to the regional tournament. I think that would be fantastic.
And if you want to know how much you said that is like the state tournament to some of these kids, getting to Morehead State to play, the girls on the back of their warm-up jerseys have hashtag 22.5 miles, which is the distance from Bath County High School to Johnson Arena.
That's something that stuck with me when Melanie was here about a month and a half ago. That was something that stuck with me. She said 22.4, and I was like, I like that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I love the creativity of coaches and stuff like that. You know, so
cool. Yes,
you know it's all, and you know that's the fun part about it. It's like we had the little running joke going that we went through all these basketball coaches and all these teams and stuff like that getting ready for the season. And our running thing is that we were asking if they were wearing team shoes or individual shoes, and like we had this run like 6, 7 in a row. There's all like team shoes.
How many?
6 or 7. Yeah. I didn't do that on purpose. I swear to you, I did not.
I will say somebody ought to catch it, but Matthew did it earlier.
Yeah.
No, what it was I don't saw remember. It earlier. I knew he was going to do it.
I think Sean said it.
But
now of those few, how many of them actually are wearing team shoes?
I don't know.
I know there's 2 of them that told us they're wearing team shoes and have yet to wear team shoes.
So
it's 4 or 5.
It's been, but it was really funny because that was the way we'd wrap a show up, just to kind of figure out, and everybody like team shoes. And it was funny on that part of it. But I love that's why this show is fun. You know, this is where you get to learn the people, and then you get to go out and, you know, when you know the players and you know the coaches and you see them on the floor, it's just a different aspect.
Well, now hold on a minute. When do we get team shoes for the corner-to-corner crew?
Management?
When do we get team shoes?
I can tell you there's 4 that get team shoes before you 3.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
We'll have our own team shoes for Bath County. We got
I gave you shirts and a hat. Jeez, oh Pete.
We'll get you a team T-shirt, team hoodie, hat.
You gave him the wrong color hat.
He chose that hat.
I did choose that hat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We need to get some new
Bath
hats.
County.
Yeah.
We need to get some.
We'll have to get some Bath Ridge hats.
Absolutely.
So
we're about out of
hats. Bath County red.
Bracelet. There you go.
Yeah. So,
there you go. All right, let's take a commercial. Then we're going to come back and we're going to give out some awards.
When you can't fit the car in the garage anymore, or the guest bedroom is overrun with junk, it's time for a Rumpke open-top dumpster. Rumpke offers open-top dumpsters in a variety of sizes and are often delivered the next day. You fill the container with unwanted material on your schedule, and Rumpke takes care of the rest. Don't wait to reclaim your space. Contact the Waste and Recycling experts at Rumpke today. Rumpke, Waste and Recycling, done right.
So you're a Porta Grande guy, huh? For those of you listening during the commercials, we were having an open conversation about which Mexican restaurant that we preferred here in town. So since you all have a friend at Porta Grande, what better chance to go ahead and start selling sponsorships?
Yes.
You heard it here
Start
first.
with who you know.
We love Mexican. Come sponsor us. You know, we'll see.
Look, it is a weekly thing that if we don't eat, I swear to you, since we didn't eat there yesterday, I promise you, Mexican will be on the menu before the week's over with. Not a week goes by that we don't eat Mexican.
Okay.
Every Sunday
we can walk in there
11:30,
and there's two waiters at Porta Grande that we can walk in there. We sit down and they hand us L8s, and then they hand us our food. We don't have to say anything.
Yep.
That's when you know it's a good restaurant.
Wes, we got you beat. We sit down and they bring Chase's cheeseburger straight to the table before we even get chips.
Swear to you, I mean, we walk in and his burger's sitting in front of him before we have our drinks. I swear, it's like they get a notification when we leave church. Going, the Kipers are on their way. Get Chase's burger on the grill.
Sean, do you have Tony on your Life 360? Is that
I must. Tony takes care of us over at Los Rodeos. That is for sure. He comes in and he goes, he will verify because we all change. It's never consistent. You know, there's about 4 or 5 of us that change our
yours
food
is
up.
over there going, hello.
It used to be even worse because all 4 girls used to go, they called it therapy. So Thursdays was girls' night at Mexican, and they went to Mexican, and they got the exact same thing. So they walked in, they knew nacho fajita fries here and here, tacos there, and chimichangas there, and what they were drinking.
Yep, for sure. So anyways, that's what we was talking about during commercial. So,
So Sean, since we have this wonderful group that's going to step in tonight, I'll tell you what, since Matthew has such a great voice, let's let him kind of go over who's going to be our athlete of the week. Simply Secured, I just about messed that up. Sorry, Justin.
See,
our
that's why I
Simply
do this.
Secured athlete of the week nominations for this week.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Okay, so for our Simply Secured Athlete of the Week nominees from Montgomery County for basketball, boys basketball, we have Tice Jarvis, who was named to the all-tournament team at the Arby's Classic. Where was that? In Virginia?
That was in Virginia. That was at Virginia High School.
Yeah.
And then from Clark County, also for basketball. All these are for basketball. I'm going to spoil it for you. There's like no other sports going on right now.
Right.
Then for Clark County, we have Kylie Chestnut, who has 32 points and 7 rebounds in statistics over her last few games. Then from Menifee County, we have Peyton Burgess for basketball, who has scored 75 points and 62 rebounds in 4 games.
That's the biggest numbers that I've ever typed on that. I promise
for
you.
1 week.
For 1 week.
For the record,
I mean, she plays a lot like Hakeem.
I was sitting there thinking last night when I was adding all this up, I'm like 4 games, 1 week. Those are ungodly numbers. It was like 18 and a half and 15 and a half is what she was adding.
62 boards.
That's what I was going to say. For the record, she's averaging 16 and 18.
Yeah.
And then from Bath County, we have Cooper Cox, who has 17 points in a game.
Yep. But they only had 1 game last week.
Yes.
So
That's a nice game.
yeah. So our Simply Secured Athlete of the Week, prior to us going on break, we didn't announce it, and
we didn't announce it
apologize
on the Santa show or we just totally skipped over our head.
Yeah.
We did the Santa show and the New Year's Spectacular and went, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We totally skipped over the nominations for that week. So,
speaking of, before you say that, speaking of the New Year Spectacular, you realize with adding these 3 guys, I'm 75% of the way to completing a New Year's resolution. For the first time in my 43 years of life, I'm almost to completing, because I said double the size of our workforce.
Well, if you count Caroline,
that's true.
Then
we got it.
Yeah.
I have completed a New Year's resolution.
and it's only the 5th.
Yeah, it's only the 5th.
I'm going to have to come up with a new one.
You might as well double it.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll do that. We'll double what we got.
Yeah,
So
there you
I
go.
want 16 guys on staff by
Right.
the end of the year.
All right. So
Okay,
our
go
Simply
ahead.
Secured Athlete of the Week from before Christmas break.
That poll went up on December the 19th.
Yeah.
So
You want to say who that is?
Sure.
I can't tell you. I can't remember what her stats were.
I can't tell you what stats are. Probably pretty good. The Simply Secured Athlete of the Week was Trinity Blankenship from Bath County.
This was the week that
Totally not planned on the fact with Bath County people being here. It was legit.
That was the week that
She had 30-something
scored
points.
Well, she scored 19 points, and they beat Bath County at
Bath County beat
they
Bath
beat,
County?
They beat Menifee County at Bath County.
Yeah.
So that was that week.
Yeah.
Had a banger of a game.
Yeah. She had a big game for that part of it for sure.
And then our Mays Law Office People Champ of that nomination week was Trinity Blankenship.
Yeah.
So that's the last 2 nominations we put out there was Bailey French She swept, and now Trinity Blankenship.
And that's like the 7th or 8th sweep this year.
That's what I was going to say. This year, it's almost
last year.
It's almost easier to say which weeks weren't a sweep.
Yeah, it almost never happened last year, but it's happening a lot this year, and then our Rumpke Dog of the Week was Peyton Burgess. Just simply because, I mean, look at the numbers. I mean, good grief. She is absolutely in beast mode in her senior year right now. The team is playing great, and, they're looking to repeat and get back to that regional tournament, I'm sure.
I'm probably going to jinx it. But she's moving into the second round of the All-A and has yet to play a game where she didn't have a double-double.
Yeah.
Last year,
no, he just blew it.
Peyton, I'm sorry for that.
And they play Raceland at Raceland.
Yeah.
Last year, she promised me a double-double every game, and she disappointed me more than she got it. But she is definitely making it up this year.
Yeah.
So,
and just because you said that, next game she's going to have 9 points and 18 rebounds.
No, she's going to have a triple double.
You said that.
No, she's going to have a triple double.
Oh, there you go.
All right, and then our EJ's Appliances Montgomery County Cool Play of the Week was this video from
first ever dunk in a game.
Yeah, so that was celebrated heavily on the socials. So congratulations to Isaiah Rowland he's happy what to do with it, because I think he even heard someone yell in the crowd going, "Dunk it!" So that was awesome to see that. Thanks for Baller TV for sharing that out there and letting us
it's
celebrate
our local
that.
folks. We had to put it out there.
Yeah.
But that's EJ Appliance Repair, 859-251-3571. Call EJ's for all your appliance repair needs. If he can't fix it, he can get you a new one.
Yeah.
And anybody that has not went to Tanya Witt Photos Facebook page, she did a whole montage of the Arby's Classic, and it is a Moco dunk fest.
Yeah, I shared it on the podcast page. It was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. So this week upcoming, we got a lot going on this week. Let's start with Menifee. Their boys' home game against Model on the 9th. Like we mentioned, the girls are at Raceland tomorrow night in the second round of All-A. GRC, the boys travel to Frederick Douglass on Saturday, and then the girls play at Assumption on the 8th, which is Thursday night, I think. That will be a banger of a game. We've seen both those teams play this year. They're both really, really good. And then Bath County, the boys are at Russell tomorrow on the 6th, and then the girls are at Estill County tonight in round 2 of the 2A. I think they have a strong chance of winning that game. We saw Estill in the Gateway Classic. I think Bath County's a better team, so they should win that game. Tomorrow night, our schedule, we will be at the arena. The boys
Big game.
Are hosting Bryan Station.
Big game.
Big time game coming in.
This will be the one time you hear me rooting against Moco.
No.
Go Station.
No.
No.
Darren
won't have a mic tomorrow night.
Wear your red and blue.
So
Darren controls the mic. I'll just turn y'all off.
Then Wednesday night, girls home against Nicholas County. Miss Maggie Simons will be coming over here, so that'll be a fun challenge. It'll be fun to watch her, and I'd say Terry will probably guard her, don't you think?
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe Elaine. It'll be a fun matchup either way. And then of course Saturday, the Joe B. Denny Classic, huge field of teams. The last couple of years, it's just been one game. Now we got 4.
Yeah.
So Saturday, starting at 2:00, we have Taylor County versus Fairdale. At 4 o'clock, Bardstown versus Oldham County. At 6 o'clock, Bowling Green versus Madison Central. That'll be a banger of a game. And then at 8 o'clock, the nightcap, Montgomery County will take on Princeton of Ohio.
Which is, by the way, 7-1.
Yeah.
Princeton, Ohio is.
Yeah. So 4 really, really good games. All of it will be on our Facebook page, on the Huddle, and the YouTubes. But like Wes said earlier, don't sit at home, be lazy. Come root these teams on.
Yeah.
For those 6 other teams, we'll follow you on Facebook. Make sure that we can tag you and let you know that will be live, because I'm sure a lot of those people will not travel those distances and stuff. When I said 4 other games, I meant like there's like 7 other teams that we would tag.
I think I follow all those already.
Do you? So good. Well, so that'll be on that part of it. So it's a loaded week of basketball. And then again, Moco Bowling senior night on Thursday, and our swim and dive team on Wednesday.
I forgot something on the pre-show on the Rumpke week that was. McNabb boys 6th grade team went over and played at the KBC 6th grade state tournament, and got beat out in the round of 32, but so
in the gold bracket,
in the championship bracket.
Yeah.
That was their only loss. Then they went on to go. They won 6 out of 7 games. Went 6-1. Won the silver bracket, and really showed out over there against a lot of different teams. Knox County. Southern Pulaski maybe. So they Wayne County. So played a lot of teams and really showed out. In fact, they went over to Clark County tonight, and they've won. The 6th grade team has won 40-21 tonight. And the 7th grade is currently, I think it's 21-0, 24-0. Excuse me. So far. So McNabb boys basketball rolling.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
right.
But next week, we've got a big guest.
Yeah.
3rd time on the show.
3rd time on the show.
1st time wearing blue and red.
Right.
Yeah. Got the brand new football coach from Montgomery County, Joe Cherico, will be in studio for the first time. So we saw him on remote location both of the previous 2 times. So he'll be in studio with us, and excited to talk about Moco football and the vision moving forward with him coming to take over here at Montgomery County.
And just looking at the comments, I think they're pretty excited about these 3 in Bath County. I mean, we've got Tina Markham saying that way to go, Matthew. David Markham, Matthew, way to go. Wes Conley, Matthew and Andrew, do great. And Kim Walters Dice, BA is one of the best. We're excited to listen to it.
That's awesome.
So
well, that gives me the goosies.
So we got some support already,
thing, right?
I just hope that Wes knows the 4-star linebacker is going to commit to Marshall. He is not going to go to Troy. I'm sorry.
We have an NCAA dynasty. Speaking, just to add on football a little bit, just to be quick, I've seen where you all have done game day pick'ems.
Yes.
Tonight, and this is kind of going back to whenever we were in Nashville this last weekend. At our hotel was the FCS championship teams that are playing tonight at 7:30 on ESPN. And
Illinois State,
Illinois State, first time. The huge underdog tonight.
How did they even get there?
They beat Villanova in the semifinals to get here.
They've beat everybody.
Montana State, a heavy favorite tonight. I think Illinois State can pull it off. I think just talking to some of the players, they are fired up and ready to go. Montana State may come out slow, and I think Illinois State wins it tonight. I think
I'm rooting for them.
They cruise through and get the
awesome.
biggest upset.
I tried to get you to pick that bracket, and you're like, no,
that wasn't me.
We're not going to do that anymore.
Me.
I did get the chance.
That was Adam.
I did get the chance to speak to the Illinois State punter, and he says Redbirds by 50.
Redbirds by 50.
How do you you know all these Illinois State players?
Well, they came in the
stayed in
hotel,
the same
and he just
hotel
started
with us.
talking to them.
Okay.
He talked to Montana State players and Illinois State, and it seems like Illinois State is more confident.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
awesome.
it. I mean, they're rolling
They want
right
it
now.
more.
Sean, they come running because they thought they were talking to Ronnie freaking Dunn.
In Nashville.
Well, I mean, listen, the country music capital of the world.
They were in
I can be anybody
Nashville.
you want me to be.
They were in Nashville. They said, "There's Ronnie Dunn. Let's go talk to him."
That's hilarious.
It wasn't until they got back to their hotel room and
It's like, man, he
their
looks so
autographs
young,
didn't say
younger than
Ronnie
he used
Dunn.
to.
But
Man,
for the record, you said nobody listened to our Pick'em show. Obviously, people watch our Pick'em show. Sean tried to get rid of it, just so y'all know.
Well,
Because
no
he
one
was
said-
being bad at it.
No one said that. He didn't say the Pick'em show. He said the Pick'em. That could be the high school Pick'em.
Just
That's
say
a
it's the
graphic.
show. Let
And
Daron
then
win.
he went to Illinois State.
I will
So,
say, I saw it on YouTube, and so it was the Pick'em show. Yeah, so I did see that, and that's why I'm taking Illinois State all day.
He's been
Thank
nervous
you,
today.
sir.
He's been sitting in the
No,
office
I mean,
doing his homework,
Illinois
watching
State
everything.
all day. They're going to upset Montana State.
I hope you're right.
well, I hope you understand. He's been studying. You know there's a test. You've been on here, but there is a written test after this is over to see if you actually make it on camera for a game.
Well, my goodness.
Yeah.
All right,
General
well,
show knowledge.
guys, thanks for coming to spend some time with us. I'm glad to see the peeps are excited. I didn't expect anything other. I'm excited. I know Wes and Daron are as well, and Adam's like, yeah, whatever, you know. So, but you know, we'll see what we can put together quickly and try to get these guys in the arena soon and get that going for sure on that part of it. So, all right, well, another great episode in the books for the From Corner to Corner podcast. Glad Christmas break is over. We're into the new year. Looking forward for some great things coming soon. Catch you tomorrow night live from the arena at 7:30. Moco Boys versus Bryan Station. See you guys next time.
Go Station.
The From Corner to Corner podcast wants to send a huge thank you to all our amazing sponsors who help keep this show rolling each week. Your support lets us keep covering local sports, sharing stories, and building community together. We truly couldn't do it without you. Thank you for believing in us, and let's keep making an impact together.
The Moco Four Horsemen would like to thank you for listening to From Corner to Corner. Be sure to go out and follow us on Twitter, on TikTok, on Facebook, Instagram, and even YouTube. Whatever podcast platform that you listen to us on, be sure to go out and give us a 5-star review. Thanks as always, and we look forward to seeing you next week.